Hello, everyone. We're going to pick up where we left off at on the hybrids and Noah. And I'm in the New Testament, chapter 24, verse 38. For as in the days before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark, and did not know until the flood came and took them all away. So also will the coming of the Son of Man be. And what that's just saying is, it's just going to be a surprise. And it's talking about uh, the hybrids again. Because it says, as it was in the days of Noah, so will it be in the last days. And these hybrids are going to resurface. And they will not see the coming of Yahushua, Jesus, until it suddenly comes upon them and he appears in the sky where all will see him. Now we're going to go back to the book of Enoch, and we're going to see what it was like during the days of Noah just before he entered the ark. Okay, we're in the book of Enoch, and we're on chapter 7, and it's just one paragraph is all it is. And this is what was going on just before Noah got his instructions to start building his ark. And all the others together with them took unto themselves wives, and each chose for himself one. And they began to go unto them, and to defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms, enchantments, and the cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants. And they became pregnant, and they bare great giants, whose height was 3,000 elks, who consumed all the acquisitions of men. Now, I guess that means their goods, all their food. And when man could no longer sustain them, in other words, keep them filled up, satisfy their hunger, the giants turned against them and devoured mankind. Now, what that's saying is, the giants began to eat human beings. And that's just what it's going to be like. Once these hybrids return, these giants will make a return, and they will begin eating human beings. And they begin to sin against birds, beasts, reptiles, fish, and to devour one another's flesh and drink the blood. Then the earth laid accusation against the lawless ones. Talking about the 200 fallen angels. And where it says they began to sin against birds, beasts, and reptiles, and fish, it means they had sex with them. They had sex, and there were monsters born. Creatures like the earth has never seen. Now, where it says they had sex with the reptiles, that's talking about the dinosaurs. Now, if you'll take a good look at all of the creations of the Almighty, all of them, every part of an animal is there for a reason. From its arms, to its legs, to its tail, to the length of its tongue. You know, an anteater has a long tongue because he sticks that tongue down into an ant bed and eats the ants. But if you'll take a good look at the Tyrannosaurus Rex, it's got these little arms with 5 fingers and a thumb, or 4 fingers and a thumb. Those arms don't reach their mouth. They can't pick up anything with them. They're just there. You'll take a good look and you'll think really hard. Those are hybrids. The Tyrannosaurus Rex also was a flesh eater, a man eater. Also, the other man-eating animals, if you'll notice, they have, the Velociraptor has short arms too. Too short to pick anything up, too short to reach his mouth. All hybrids. But the plant eaters, dinosaurs, the Almighty created those. The Almighty's not going to create animals that's going to turn around and devour His creations. But as a result of the fallen angels having sex with the daughters of men, with birds, beasts, reptiles, fish, they began to devour mankind, even drink their blood. And their favorite thing to eat was children. In the New Testament, it is said that in the last days, it is blessed is the woman who is not able to bear children. And that's what it's talking about. These 200 angels, our great-great-grandmothers and grandfathers, made a huge sin by laying with these 200 fallen angels. And in the very near future, these beings are going to return. Now, the 200 fallen angels are not going to have sex with the daughters of men, or with reptiles, or beasts, or birds. But instead, today they have the technology where they can take the DNA out of these creatures that they have found. And they're not going to let you know that they have the ability to do that, or that they even found DNA. And they're going to bring all these creatures back to life. The giants. I've heard, through a lot of study, that the Smithsonian confiscates the skeleton of a giant every time one is found. I know there was a man in Europe who had an 18-foot tall human being skeleton, the whole thing. And when he died, the Smithsonian went in there and took it. Anyway, I think you get an idea of what it's going to be like in the last days. And that's the way it was when Noah was alive. And you say, well, why didn't they eat Noah? Well, the Almighty obviously was protecting Noah and his family. More than likely there was guards, angels from above standing over them and protecting them, seeing as they were the only pure-blooded human beings left. Okay, that's all of the lesson of this part right here. I'm going to look over some more of my study material, and then I'm going to try to make another video here in a little bit, because during this week I've not been able to make y'all any videos, so I'm going to try to make up for it this weekend. I'm going to try to make at least 3 and hopefully 5. Thank y'all for watching.